right now it's a very special moment right about now for a couple different reasons. But right now I'm gonna speak up on this reason right here. Right now I got Big Mouth Ben. He doing his thing. Benjamin Graham, you know, he done branded himself so much that you say Big Mouth Ben and you forget about the real name. Yeah. Benjamin Graham. Yeah. I'm gonna let him introduce himself and tell y'all why he came down here today.
Yeah, my name is Benjamin Big Mouth Ben Graham, and I'm here at Morehouse. I spoke with the psychology department, Dansby Hall, pretty much just sharing my story. But it was important for me, and it was good for me because I was in college when I started my to derail and ended up in my mess. And so I wanted to use my story today and share with the young man that I was right there. And I shared my thoughts of what I had going on in school, and then how it ended up into addiction and sleeping under a bridge. But it was great because this is my target. I want to reach people like that, younger, to just warn them of the power of choice, but also give hope that if we do get in a pitfall, that recovery is possible.
So, I mean, I love the message and how he tied it in, because he said to me earlier, he mentioned that the misconception came from college, you know. Sort of speak up on that, like how your view in college was and how you figured your life was going to be and how it probably led you not to take certain stuff serious.
Right. Yeah. That, you know, in college I had a arrogant attitude. I was confident, but then it kind of overdid it and went over into arrogance. I figured that since I was in school, other people was, and I was better than them. And I had all my plans laid out. I figured that if I went to school, I was going to either get a good job or have a business, and I wanted to worry about life no more. But see, that didn't happen. See, I didn't know that I had some mental issues that I had to address. And so even when I had this attitude in college, I was still making bad decisions, bad choices. What I didn't respect was the power of choice. You know, I use an example. When I came this morning, I got a thumb that I almost had to go to the hospital for this morning. All because I chose to pick up a drill. I wasn't doing no work. I was just curious as could I remove the little head off the drill and turn it on, and it cut my hand. I made a bad choice, you know. And so a lot of times I just wanted, if I wanted the students to leave with anything today, is you got to respect that power of choice, whether it's bad or good. You got to respect that power of choice. When you can choose to shoot somebody, or you can choose to walk away.
So you made mention earlier about misplaced anger. I know you said it in your way that you want to say it, but what role does built up anger play in making your choices that you find? Like what?
It's misplaced anger causes us to we make bad choices. You know, misplaced anger has to be placed somewhere. You know, and it's got to be resolved, and because it comes out, it explodes on the wrong person naturally. A lot of times, we talked about a man getting shot in the street. A lot of times, that bullet, it wasn't meant for him. It was a result of an explosion from the person it came from. A lot of times, that bullet came from parents that let us down, somebody that did us wrong, we get jumped on when we were 12. All this stuff is anger built up and misplaced. So it explodes at the end of a gun a lot of times. Like a lot of times when a person did it, they just snap. They just snap. But once you pull that trigger, there's no refund. There's no refund. So a lot of times we're bitter, and that's wrong to be. Now everybody went to see Panther, right? So like if we saw Panther, right, what was one of the main lessons we could learn from Panther? That bitter son, he couldn't even enjoy the sunset because he was so bitter. So in the streets, if you're in the streets, wherever you at, if you want a peaceful life or a peaceful walk, you can't have no bitterness. But that bitterness is going to cause you to make the wrong move or the wrong choice. Angry and bitter and all that, it's going to shortchange. That's the way you can go.
So, like, as far as the people out there, what can they do to help the young man as far as lessening their burden or trying to figure out why they can't find a... Well, before we talk about that, I'm really trying to ask you, what are some things that we can instill as far as training-wise to teach our young man how to cope and handle those stuff on their own? Because unfortunately, we don't have the ability to talk to people so we sort of got the ability to go to a mentor. So how can they self-analyze? What training can they do to self-analyze themselves to be able to sit here and say, man, I'm tripping. I don't need to take the anger out on this person.
Right.
Because I'm mad at this person. How can we get them to properly sit down and analyze?
We got. I think we got to constantly be aware. You know, I had to. We got to constantly. You got to be aware. You know, a lot of times I always go back to the block because that's my passion. My passion is for the streets. I speak everywhere, but my passion always relates to the block. But we are good on the block of being aware when the police are around, or being aware that somebody don't match our block. Hey man, watch that man, watch that. Well, you need that same awareness for your feelings. I'm in my feelings this morning. Let me slow up. I'm in my feelings. I woke up in the bed. Let me step back. I'm in my feelings this morning. I don't need to get on the block in my feelings. You know, I'm going through something. Let me talk to somebody. Who do I value in my life that I can pick up the phone and call? And if we want to be that receiving person, sometimes we got to not judge, but talk to people. Hey, what's going on? A lot of times people come to my store, come on, hey man, you tripping. I say, hey, didn't you say you just had a baby? You better go shoot there, man. I say, you know, sometimes you got to talk. You know, sometimes we can just talk to people. If we can talk to each other, we can work it out. Jay, you know you ain't have no business coming over there. You know, I told you I was trying to do that. If we talk it out, then sometime an apology may come out of it, and then it's squashed. But a lot of time we got on so many masks, you know, that we have to put on when we go out. Is that like in front of somebody, it just escalates instead of de-escalating.
That what came to mind. Do you feel that it's a bad thought process for us to feel so comfortable with being able to go from 0 to 100 so fast?
No, that's not. That right there is dangerous. It's dangerous. I like to compare our mind to our car. You know, like we like to rev up the car with that place, but it's not safe. It's not safe, especially if you know, if you got a gun on you, whatever, you're snapping like that. It's not good because you're gonna end up doing something you're gonna regret. And a lot of times we got to be aware. I think what I'm trying to say is that the whole point is to be aware. Be aware of your feelings. Be aware that, you know what, let me walk away from this. He getting on my nerves. She getting on my nerves. Let me walk away. Let me not say another word. Because, you know, one word gonna spike another word. And all them words are just gasoline on the fire. You know, a lot of time. But that was my main thing I wanted to get across because I've been there. I've done it. You know, I've had few instances in my life where I was truly about to commit murder. I was so mad that I told God I'm about to go kill him. I was so mad that I told him God intervened. A lot of times I done been there. I done been so upset. I said, God, I'm about to kill him. And somehow between that was how mad I was that I told God I'm about to kill him. But somehow it resolved. Whether I fell into a deep sleep, or I couldn't get where I needed to go, or whatever happened, there was some intervention. But I've been there and I can identify that. And so it's my goal. I use the story. You know, I'm just the same way with people that shot at me or jumped on me when I was strung out. You know, I can't harbor that bitterness. Yeah. I can't say that, oh, I got a story now, you still out here. Yeah. Look at you. You know, I can't have bitterness. The whole thing, if you want to make it in life, you got to leave that bitterness alone. Black Panther should have told us that. Black Panther told him, only time he was able to enjoy that sunset was when he was down.
And that's the, hopefully that's the point that y'all can get across right about now. I know we can sit here and kind of talk our ear off and tell y'all a lot of stuff that's going on, but I'm proud of this guy. He down here at Morehouse College doing what he's doing. You know, my alma mater is over there behind Clark Atlanta, one big unity. And we just want y'all to stay focused on choice and take them choices serious, you know. And it starts right now. Y'all people walking around this campus and at this young age, understand that with privilege comes a lot of free choices, free decisions to make a right choice. And you gotta take it serious.
Yeah. Respect them choices.
respect anybody that has been through them road that's willing to share information to you, because he's telling you what to avoid and what kind of what to avoid. That's the main thing. As long as you know what to avoid, you can probably go the right way.